these things, Nike's killing me. This is rubber. I mean, I'm about to sweat to death. Feel really good about it. One of the things that I don't know if I've talked to you guys since the game, but you know, watching that night of, I kind of thought, man, golly, it's a little sluggish, you know, and you know, we just didn't take what they gave us. But there was a lot. I mean, DJ, Jalen, wow. I mean, lots of really, really solid things. Ran the ball a lot better than I thought we did, especially in the second quarter. You know, I think, you know, and some of this is decisions that I make that you have to make. It's 31-0 at halftime. Is that or 31 to, was it nothing? 31-0. And I told Mike he had to take the quarterback out because I'm not gonna get our quarterback hurt. And so I think it was just the atmosphere. Once you do that, it just creates that kind of, you know, everybody's like, let's get this game over with. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to fix that, but I know one thing: we're not putting our quarterback in when it's 31-0. And then I was raising 9 kinds of cane because number 8 was still in there when he ran that last touchdown. Because I mean, it wouldn't be very smart to get our guys hurt because, you know, not that the game was over, but we had pretty good shape. So lots of when I just went back and just really looked at the first half, I mean, I feel really good about where we're at. Lots of Armand Perry is a guy that's good. You know, Queasy was very solid. I think those 2 guys. Lloyd will probably play more field, but I think we got 4 guys competing at corner. Really, I think 3. With Solomon's got a little bit of work to do. And Solomon does good covering. He made a couple of errors on the hit screens and stuff like that. But I think Queasy and Armand warrant. It's not that anybody played bad. They played good enough to warrant them. Chad Adams played really good, really solid. He's really fast, and he's actually learning what he's doing. So it's just a matter of time. I feel like we're developing. We got a lot of guys that are in depth. I feel good about the second team guys. All the second team guys I feel great about. I'd just like to have a couple of first team guys. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at right now with that. I think you know, obviously Damaris is solid. Marcus, I think we knocked some rust off him, get him going. James Johnson had a great game. Thought Marcus Hardison, Salamo Fiso, all 3 linebackers played really good. So it made some mental mistakes, but offensively, I thought that you know, we missed 3 walk-off touchdowns that we should have hit, and we didn't. And I think some of that too is like, you know, you get in there and everybody writes about, you know, how great everybody is and all that, so you just want to throw it to them. Just take what they give you, and you notice that's how Gary. I mean, Gary's catching big plays and stuff. Just take whatever the defense gives you, and so I think we learned that a little bit. But it's going to be a big challenge offensively. They're really good. They run the triple option very, very well. They had more, I think, one of the top in the country last year in explosive run plays. The other night they fumbled a punt and fumbled a pitch, or they should have won the game. So very talented skill positions, 24, 7, and 6. Very, very talented. Obviously, both quarterbacks are very talented. They've struggled defensively. They're really good in special teams. They're punter. They got a guy that kicks off, punts, and kicks field goals, and he's really good. So we've got to obviously get that going. And we punted and kicked off unlike I've ever seen us do it in a game. And that's, I told the guys, hey, you know, whatever. Put that behind you. Go to the next game. We're going to be fine. Obviously, we just, you know, we just need to relax, I think, and kick the ball like we do in the games. And I try not to say anything to those guys because I feel like if I say anything to them, it'll make it worse. So. Anyway, that was kind of my take on the game. This is going to be a big game for us on the road, first time on the road.
How big was that goal line stand for a young defense?
Huge, man. I couldn't have scripted that better. That's exactly what we needed. To have a young defense go out there and be able, not just a goal line stand, but I think it was first and goal from like the 2 or 1 for 4 plays. So that was a big deal for us. I thought that really gave our guys a lot of confidence.
Are 2 of those
and heck, we'd give up 21 to Weaver State, so that wouldn't be very good.
Are 2 of those spots in the secondary, what you were talking about, sort of fluid as far as who's going with the first team?
Right now today, Queasy and Armand were the 1 corners in the boundary, and Lloyd was the 1 corner of the field with Solomon behind him, and then Marcus Ball and James were at the working the bandit with. I'm really Chad Adams. I really like. He's really athletic in this league. You got to cover. You got to have to be fast enough. And a lot of people, when you look at that bandit position, it's got to. You know, I'd like to have a Darby but bigger. what I'm saying? So, but you can't have a guy. You got to be able to cover. So, and then Simone's obviously a guy we got a lot of confidence in. He's he worked at with the twos at free safety. He knows bandit and free safety, and a guy that we've got a lot of confidence in. So.
At Devilbacker, do you feel Longino played really well?
I did. I think Longino. I thought Longino and Boateng. My take on that is that, I mean, the amount of schematics that we're running. You know, I told the guys that, you know, our linebackers are the 3 top point getters. The next 5 are DBs. We only had 5 TFLs and 1 quarterback sack. I mean, that's not getting it done. And so I was not pleased at all at how we, you know, got off blocks and stuff. I mean, I thought they were just kind of, they didn't do anything bad, they didn't do anything good. So we got to be a lot more active at that position, and you know, we've got to be able to. You know, I mean, you got to be able to get a 4-man pass rush. So that's something that we're continuing to work on.
It seemed like you had no hesitancy about showing a lot of your blitzes and the full package of what you had.
Did on purpose. I want people to, obviously, if you break down that film, good luck. There's a lot of stuff. And so it doesn't really matter to me, because each game plan each week is, you know, we look at it very specifically, but you know, we're going to attack, and that's what we do. So, you know, I said, well, you know, I kind of said, well, you know, I thought, well, we'll just be basic and be simple and don't do a whole lot. And then I said, no, I think we're just going to. Our guys need it. We need about 4 preseason games. You know what I'm saying? Just to get in the groove of things. But I thought for the first time out, for 9 new starters, check, good. Met expectations for me. There's just a lot of things that we've got to improve on. Our team's always done that. We're going to improve every day. You got to like the attitude, love the attitude, and I do think we have the skill and the talent to do it. We've just got to make the right adaptations as coaches, and that's going to be kind of the deal.
Did the 2 freshman running backs, did they give you what you would have hoped to have seen from the first game?
Yeah, I thought they were good. I thought they looked really, really good. They're going to be, I mean, running back looked really good. I mean, it's the deepest, the best it's been. And I don't even think DeAndre played. He sat out the first quarter. I know Coach Norvell held him out for that quarter, or the first half or something like that. And so deep. I mean, Captain Middlebrooks I have confidence in him, and so I feel good about that guy. I thought the receiving corps was kind of the bright spot of the game. I thought they played the best. I thought that our linebackers were the bright spot on defense. Obviously, Demarius is a guy that's got a lot of potential. The lowlights was, like, for instance, we averaged 41 yards a punt. If you'd asked me, I thought we had 15, right? Because he can totally miss it and still gets a pretty good, I mean, so it was just, and he is Coach Patterson, he's the most talented punter he's ever been around, and he will be. It's just, some of that is, we should have got all that out of our system last year. He should have started every game last year, and he's our punter, so we believe in him. So that was kind of my take. I didn't think we played. I thought we played good, but not great on the offensive line. It's kind of okay.